Rotherham boss Andy Scott was furious with his side's first half display against Swindon. Matt Ritchie's 19th minute goal had them reeling. And inside 60 seconds, Paolo di Canio's promotion chasers were sitting pretty. Simon Ferry cleverly teeing up Ritchie for a second. Brilliantly taken. Swindon found Rotherham more challenging after the break. The home side back in contention 9 minutes after the restart, following a couple of tidy touches from Chris Holroyd and Alex Ravel's emphatic header. But Ritchie's double was enough for the Robins, who edged ever so slightly closer to the top three.
2 goals in as many first-half minutes from Matt Ritchie helped Swindon to a 2-1 win away at Rotherham. Boss Paolo di Canio animated in the stands as he served a one-match touchline ban for improper conduct.
Swindon closed in on a top 3 spot as Matt Ritchie inspired them to victory over Rotherham. Ritchie scored twice from the edge of the area within a minute to put Town in control. Rotherham hit back through Alex Ravel, but Paolo di Canio's men now have real momentum behind them as they chase a return to League One.
Swindon. I got to know that Paolo di Canio fairly well when I was over in Italy doing Football Italia. I'd never have guessed that you would end up at Swindon.
Yeah, or you here, James. He's doing a fantastic job. Excellent goal from Matt Ritchie, and less than a minute later, an even better one. Alex Ravel pulled the goal back for Rotherham. He came really close to claiming a point. It's now only 1 defeat in their last 14 league matches for Swindon. Paolo, he's been different, but I tell you what, he's been a breath of fresh air.
And that's how that leaves the League Two table. Cheltenham move up to second past Crawley, who slipped off the top. Swindon steady in 4th. Oxford up to 6th, and Torquay in the mix there too. Only their goal difference, in fact, keeping them out of the playoff places right now. Below, Aldershot and Bristol Rovers move down, while Plymouth's recovery continues, still in the bottom 2, but now only goal difference keeping them from safety. Well, let's talk about Swindon, eh? Paolo di Canio, he's a crazy one.
What did you say that for?
He is.
He's a character.
He's a character, sorry, a character.
He's put a bit of pressure on his players, but then he takes it off them. And then people are looking at him, referees are looking at him, stewards are looking at him, telling him to sit down. And I can't believe he's getting in trouble for standing up and being on the phone. But
well, it's a bit suspicious, isn't it? He was sent to the stands because when he ran on the pitch, when they had that amazing FA Cup win against Wigan.
But are people not allowed to be characters anymore? He enjoyed it, he wants to go celebrate with his players. We should be embracing things like that rather than trying to castigate them and put them down, because it's something you want to enjoy. You want to enjoy your football. Football's about enjoyment. He loves the game.
Yeah, he does. And it was a surprise to see him go to Swindon. And it didn't have the best of starts, did it? That little bust up in the tunnel with Leon Clark. But it's going brilliantly now.
It's going fantastic. No one thought he'd end up there. He's brought some Italian passion to Swindon, but he's brought some know-how as well. You've got to give him credit. You know, people are saying it's just about passion. He's brought players in. I know he's had the resources to do that, but it still takes some managing. And he's managed it very well. And
he's a player who's seen football at the very top level. He's bamboozled the best of them on the field. So.
And you know what? I thought he'd be frustrated at this level. I thought coming from being so good, coming to this level, I thought the players were frustrated. But he's got right behind them. He's like a father figure to him, I think. And he's embraced it as well, and that's why they're doing so well.
They came to Rotherham with just 1 defeat in 13 league games and almost took an early lead. Paul Benson's header, well saved by Rhys Taylor. Benson's strike partner Matt Ritchie had only scored 1 in 14 previous games, but made up for it here. Volleying home expertly after 19 minutes to give Swindon the lead. And just a minute later, he produced an even better finish. Collecting the ball and then producing this exquisite curling finish to take his season's tally to 9 goals. Rotherham almost gifted Swindon a 3rd goal. Benson pouncing on a loose back pass, but Taylor smothered well. Rotherham improved after the break. Following a corner, Alex Ravel put this header wide. And Swindon's Paul Caddis almost ended the resistance with a super solo run and shot, which again tested Taylor's reflexes. But Rotherham gave themselves hope when Chris Holroyd provided an excellent cross from the left, and it was headed in this time by Revel. And the home side were unlucky in the end not to have claimed a point. Lewis Graben did everything right with the control and volley, but the post rescued Swindon. So Di Canio, from his banished exile in the stands, was able to report back another 3 points, and the growing belief that Swindon's stay in League Two may be a brief one.